Okay, here we go. So we finished finally talking to everyone in the damn school. So that's good news. So yeah, not only the school but everywhere. So now we can proceed with this side quest. So we'll do that now. Talk to Vincent. Oh, this guy. Is your name Vincent by any chance? Indeed it is. Standing before you is a nobleman. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I presume you're a Cupid. Oh, God. You already have an admirer. He's quite the character. He really seems to like himself, but that's what I've grown to expect from Class 1. I'm no Cupid, but I am here on behalf of the student council, yes. Haha, then you still may well serve my purposes. Okay. Based on your request and my new nickname, I assume you want me to find someone for you. You have some time, sir. So I should begin to explain the particulars of my request. Let's hear it. Please elaborate on your request. Okay, before we continue. Sarifa is currently nowhere to be seen. Now that I think about it, this is the kind of unusual meeting place. Are you hoping to keep this request quiet? No, exactly. I was merely hoping to avoid things getting meddled in. My father sends Sarifa to the academy to keep an eye on me. As you can imagine, her watchfulness can occasionally be rather constraining. Huh. Alright, meat of the matter. To be blunt, I received not one, not two, but 3 passionate love letters of weight, and all from the single writer. Alright, however, the writer in question signs with a not but a nom de plume. While request view, okay, find out which lady is responsible. But are you sure it's appropriate for me to try to find her? These are anonymous after all. Due to a moment to think it over, the fact that she chose to use a pen name rather than remain completely anonymous is proof of a pining, hopeful heart. Okay, find her. I suppose I have to trust your judgment on this one. She sent cookie. We know who it is. I would hardly be worthy of the full name. Did I probably thank her? I don't think I could stop you at this point if I tried. Do you have any additional information that would help me pinpoint exactly who we're looking for? Alright, she's a first year. Alright, blah blah blah. The fact that she attached a grand rose serve as a hint. If I remember correctly, those are the flowers you use when confessing you love to someone, right? Quite. Okay, hint. So if we ask the florist who's purchased one, you'll be able to discover which shy man has sent these letters to me. Will you take on this task for me then? As long as you don't mind me sticking to the plan we just discussed, I don't see why not. Okay, I'm truly indebted to you. Based on her synonym and her use of the grand rose, I can only imagine her lady's very model of grace. Now that you mention it, what was the name she used? The Grand Maiden. Baron who married into the imperial family long ago. Countless number of grand roads and so came the moniker. Can't say I've heard that story before, but it's interesting. No time to stand around. Let's okay, go to the flower shop. There we go. Oh my goodness, this guy. Anything else you have to say? Alright, we are gonna fast travel. Alright, so this is so weird. Oh, okay. I thought the game was broken again. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's just that. All right, there we go. Talk to Jane. Okay, if I ask you a question, go ahead. To Jane, that's what any first you okay, grand roses. If I looked at my records, but I don't intend to do anything with this information that they don't want me to, though. If they ask me to keep their identity secret, that's what I'll do. I see. Well, if that's the case, I guess I can help you out. Just remember, though, it's your job to give the Mystery Center your support and nothing more. I wish you the best of luck. This request is getting pretty complicated at this point. I count 3 first years who've made a Grand Rose purchase recently. In class order, first is Beryl from class 3, Vivi from class 4, and Rosine from class 5. Thank you very much for the help. The fact that she mentioned Vivi has me worried. Hope she's not trying to same trick on someone else right now. Good luck. Oh, dear. Oh, okay. That's Vivi. So, if we check our notes... Oh my god. Freaking Vivi. Alright, so Beryl from class 3, Vivi from class 4, and Rosine from class 5. So, let's just fast travel to the front gate, and then it'll probably show up on our mini-map. Because I totally forgot where all those people are. Okay, so there's one's on the field, one's over there. Yeah, one's at Student Union. I think, are they in the main building? Let's check the main building first. Alright, not this floor. Let's check the second floor. And if that's not the case, we can just fast travel easily. Alright, no one is here. So, last option would be just to check the roof. No one's here. So, there's 3 people. Okay, fast travel. Let's check the Academy Field. Sorry, same deal. But, my bad. Let's check the library. Oh, shit. You know what I forgot to check? Hold on. Let's go back to the park here. Is she in town here? I forgot to look. Aha! I knew it. Okay, let's... Oh, goddamn plants. Okay. Let's talk to Rosine. Excuse me, you're Rosine from Class 5, aren't you? That's correct. Why do you ask? I have a quick kind of personal question for you. Oh no, that certainly wasn't me. I did buy Grand Roads, but it's for the purpose of decorating the church. Oh, I see. Sorry to ask such an embarrassing question then. It's fine. Anything else? Okay, Sunday school, blah blah blah. Okay. So now we can fast travel. Oops. Oh, okay. Nope. Back to school. The garden, right? What's the quickest way to... Come on. There we go, courtyard. I was like trying to find a place to not be in the building, just be outside of it. Alright, so we are right there. Very nice. Wait, this is... Which one is it? No, let's save her last, because she's the funniest one. Let's go to Student Union. Because she's hilarious, so we got to figure this out. She's right above us. Here we go. Oh wait, it's her. Yep, it's her. Okay, let's see what she's got. You're a girl from Class 3, right? Hehe, I certainly am. What do you want from me? Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you. Do I seem like the kind of girl who'd be interested in romance? I need to purchase the Grand Rose to use it in a ritual, that's all. I see. That answers my question, but now I'm wondering what that ritual she mentioned is all about. Well, that's all I wanted to ask. Sorry to disturb you. Sometimes it's good to be disturbed. Good day to you. She's hilarious. Okay, now let's fast travel back outside to the courtyard, and we'll see who it is. So this is going to be funny, isn't it? Alright, Vivi. What are you up to? What's a ring? Were you so taken with my feminine charms that you couldn't stand another moment away from me? There's something I'd like to ask you. Okay, situation of Vivian, as if she was the one who sent Vincent the letters. Oh, now that is pretty interesting. I'm going to take that as a no. Yeah, I wish it was me, but I'm having too much fun teasing Lindy to set my sights on any boys right now. Of course you are. You did buy a Grand Rose, though. Don't tell me you tricked another poor unsuspecting soul into helping you torment her. Pretty much. But can you blame me? She's fallen for it every single time. I can't help myself. You're a monster. Poor Lindy. I can't imagine what she has to deal with a sister like this. I've asked all 3 girls the forest told me about, but none of them seems to have sent the letters. I guess the trail's gone cold. I should report back to Vincent for now. Oh my god, Vivi. Jeez. Oh, man. So wrong. Hopefully nothing bad happens as we get further into the game. Because, you know, some pranks are just not right. Alright, anyway. Poor Vincent. Let's see. I mean, we know who it obviously is, but I guess we'll have to wait. Alright. Wait, don't tell me. Have you brought our mystery woman here? My beating heart? I wasn't able to find her in the end. You cannot be serious. As we discussed, I did, and I spoke to all 3 girls who purchased the Grand Roses. None of their reasons for doing so had anything to do with you. I can go into detail if you like. It matters not. If they do not concern me, then they are simply not my concern. I'm sorry that wasn't any help. But there's one thing I'm curious about. Where could a girl get a Grand Rose if she didn't go to the forest? There's no way to tell. Perhaps if the Grand Maiden is a noble, she could have an alternate source. However, my darling Vincent, I found you. Hoarse voice. Who goes there? State your business. The cookies I just baked ended up far more delicious than I ever could have imagined. So delicious that they could only be destined for the lips of my beloved, my elegant, dashing, darling Vincent. What could possess a person to approach another out of nowhere and say such befuddling things? Furthermore, I do not have even the foggiest idea of who you are. Oh, but you do. But what if I told you that I was the Grand Maiden all along? No way. Dumbfounded. I can hardly blame you for being speechless with joy. My real name is Margarita Dresden. The lovely grand roses I attached were grown by my family. So that's how you got them. If you're part of a Baron Dresden's family, then could it mean... Oh, so you know the story? Your suspicions are indeed correct. I, Margarita Dresden, hail from the same family line as the lovely Grand Maiden herself. It all adds up. Inconceivable! How could you of all people be related to the Grand Maiden? When her beauty pales in comparison to your own, look darling, we are already competing each other's thoughts. And yours are oh so sweet. Poor Bean. What you said couldn't have been further from my actual thought. Even when you're shy, you're still so wonderful. Seeing the surprise on your handsome face made a waiting to reveal my name entirely worth it in the end. Now, my beautiful Vincent, it is time for you to reply to my love letters. Will you enter a relationship with me? You may choose one of the two replies. I would be delighted, or there would be no greater honor. Sorry, how many options did you say you were giving him? This woman could hardly be more different than the demure maiden her letters made her out to be. My only answer for you is a resounding no. Now be gone and bother me no more. So, that's how it is. Oh no, is she gonna go full Yandere? Oh, just when I think you couldn't be more adorable. To think you're the sort of man who hides his true feelings that way. I beg your pardon. There's no need for fear. Please, I have one of these special cookies I prepared. One bite and you'll no longer feel the need to keep your innermost belongings out of public view. Don't tell me you mixed something into your cookies. That is for me to know and you to find out. Stay back. Do not come any closer. You! Don't just stand there. I'll need your aid if I have to survive. I have no idea how to handle a situation like this either. Don't worry, my darling. There may be a slightly bitter aftertaste, but it will all be worth it in the end. I've been looking for you, Master Vincent. Sarifa. Dare I ask what you're doing in a place like this? Shiver. Sarifa, I beg you, please, free me from this terrifying situation. If I recall, you're my sweetheart's darling maid, are you not? So this is the Sarifa he mentioned. As much as I hate to interrupt the situation at hand, I am afraid I must. Master Vincent, your presence at the upper class dorm is required at once. A delivery of the utmost importance from Count Florin awaits you there. I see, then I have no choice. I must go at once. But... These cookies are a present for Master Vincent, are they not? In that case, may I ask you to leave them in my hands for now? I will make sure he enjoys every last one of them later. I'm guessing that's revenge for him ditching her. Well, if you insist. Margarita begrudgingly handed over the bag of cookies to Sarifa. It seems as though Master Vincent has roped you into this nonsense as well. Hopefully this can dull some of the pain that this annoyance has surely caused you. Prismatic cake. Oh, cool. That was in the shop, too. Thank you. With that, I wish you all a good day. Let us go, Master Vincent. Indeed. Poor Margarita. Well, then again, you shouldn't spike your cookies. That's not a good way to earn someone's love. Oh god, Reen, you better get the hell out of there. That maid may prove to be quite the obstacle. But no matter, there should be plenty of opportunities to woo my darling from here on out. I believe it's time to get started on a new batch of cookies. Well, today's been full of unique encounters, to say the least. At least that request is over and done with. Alright, yes, we are done with that, and Jesus. Alright, so we have... I think... Okay, so here's our link. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. So, as it turns out, a mystery was an upper class student named Margarita. Okay, so we have Born to be Opal and Old Schoolhouse Mystery. So we're going to try to get through these as quickly as possible. But first, let's go ahead and do our bonding events. Alright, so our choices are Eustace, Machias. We already talked to Emma. And then there's Toa, Elliot, Alisa, Fee, and Laura. So we're going to do Laura. So, at least I think... Hold on, let's check my stats again for Link. Okay, so Alisa is pretty high. I'm trying to see compare for a bit. Alright, Alisa, Elliot, and Laura. I think. Yeah, so those three have the highest, so we're going to go ahead and do them. Because I figured the quicker we max those three out, the more time we can have for the other characters for another playthrough. If you guys want to see another playthrough. Let's see, what am I doing? Okay, here we go. Fast travel. Go to general store. And you know what? We haven't saved in a while, so let's go ahead and save. Yeah, if you guys were wondering, I'm trying to get through as much of this game as I can today. At least before we can, at least before the whole traveling to another location. You know, the what do you call them? I'm trying to. We just used that term a few minutes ago too. Ah, whatever. We'll figure. Well, I'll remember later. All right. So Laura. Hello, Reen. It's rare to see you here by yourself. What's up? I find myself rather interested in the store's wares, so I decided to browse for a while. I'm surprised at how enjoyable it's been. Should I join her? Yes, we will. Mind if I join you? Feel free. Maybe this would be a good chance to have you tell me more about the things being sold here. Well, I don't know all that much about them myself. Oh, look at the kitty. They have a wide variety of items here on display. Most of which I'm unfamiliar with. Which leads to a question I'd like to ask you, Reen. What sort of goods and accessories do girls my age tend to like? What? I ask because, well, I've noticed that there's a significant difference between myself and the other girls here. For example, I went shopping with Monica recently, only to find myself searching for equipment to keep my sword in shape. Meanwhile, Monica was fawning over cute accessories and the like. Doesn't this prove that I'm a rather strange? Well, you're from different class backgrounds for one thing. That's a difference between you already. But even amongst the other nobles, you're a little bit different. Just as I thought. But it is of no issue. If there's something I lack, then all I need to do is take the opportunity to learn. Now tell me, which of the items here would most likely grab a girl's attention? I mean, I'm not exactly an expert on the subject, but... The kitty. Reen grabbed a cute mascot plush that was sitting by the corner of the shelf. How about this Mishy plush? He's a pretty popular character over in Crossbell. Fascinating. He's certainly charming, to say the least. But how about this? Laura grabbed a strap with a blue-haired, muscular man attached to it. This Doji character has a rather gallant look to him, doesn't he? I'm 100% sure that most girls wouldn't have any interest in him. Oh, this is more challenging than I had expected. And I'm looking at an assortment of products appealing to Laura's unique taste. In the end, though, they ended up purchasing the Mishy plush. I couldn't be more grateful for your assistance, Reen. If it weren't for you, I never would have purchased something so nice. No problem. Still, my grasp on what other girls my age like remains tenuous. It seems to have a long and harsh path ahead of me if I'm ever to truly know. You know, you don't have to force yourself to be like everyone else, because you aren't like everyone else. You are who you are, and that's exactly why we like you. You're giving me a lot to think about today. Let me thank you once again. I'd like for us to go shopping again if we ever have the time. That would be fun. Yeah. Bond strengthening. Hell yeah. Cover? Huh. I don't know what that does. Hold on. If I feel kind of really thinks in part to you, we should do this again if we get the chance. I'm kind of curious about what that move does. Whoops. Link. Cover. Sometimes defense partner from an attack. Halving damage. That's pretty cool. Sweet. You know, it's funny. I still haven't figured out how finishing blow works. It says, following assist attacks with a finishing blow if the foe has low HP. So is that, are we going along as like 25, 15%, maybe 10? It's kind of hard to judge in terms of enemy health. All right, anyway. So we're going to go ahead and do Elliot. We might as well do all the bonding events now, and then get started on the main quest. So Elliot should be right here, right? The music room, yes. Okay, I talked to everyone, so let's go ahead and start Elliot's. Come here, bro. Nothing relaxes me quite like cradling a violin in my hands, especially since I never had much of a chance to play during our midterms. Most clubs put their regular meetings on hold during the exam periods too, so I've been needing my fix of music. You seem pretty happy though. It's that obvious, huh? I'm planning on pretty much spending the entire day just playing. After not playing for so long, I'm out of form, so I need to get back into it. I'm kind of interested in seeing him play. Yes. Will you mind if I listened in? Oh, be my guest. I need to get ready, though, so just hold on a bit. Play the last violin song from Titanic. Ooh. Play some Lindsay Sterling. No, I'm joking. So, what'd you think? I'm impressed. I never would have guessed you'd taken a break for midterms if you hadn't told me. You mean it? Good to hear. It seems like you're really enjoying yourself when you play, too. I can practically hear your love for music in every note. Ah, cut it out, you're embarrassing me. Oh, by the way. I've been wondering about this for a while, but you're a musician yourself, aren't you, Reen? Kind of. What tipped you off? It was just a feeling I had. I can't really explain it, but it's like I can tell if someone has even the slightest bit of musical experience. The slightest bit is right. I used to play the lute for a while back home. But that's a pretty impressive sense you have. You're really on another level when it comes to anything musical. I think you might be exaggerating just a little. No. Most people wouldn't pick up on something like that. It shows the extent of your passion for music. That's something I respect. Passion isn't enough, though. Not in music. If I want to get better, I'm going to need better equipment. But given the compromise, I can't even ask for that. What compromise? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. But it's nice to confirm that you do play an instrument, Reen. We should play together sometime. I got a lot of rust to work out, but I like that. I'm looking forward to it. You must play an ocarina, Reen. Play the Song of Storms. Very nice. What did he learn? Auto tier. Ooh. Hold up. Now I'm curious what that is. Auto tier. Sometimes heals partner HP when they are attacked. Ooh, that's actually really good. Cool. I mean, it sounds like a small heal, but good nonetheless. All right. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm looking forward to being able to play alongside you one day. All right, now let's do Alisa. She's actually just down the hall, so we can just walk there. And then if there's time, we can probably get both quests in all together. All right, computer room. Hey, Alisa. Whoa, what the? Isn't this classroom usually locked? It is, but I checked it on a whim and it was open. Janet must have forgotten to lock it after it was done. I see. So what brings you here? Got into an argument with Ferris earlier. She started asking me all these questions about my last name after she found out about Sharon. And you ran off? Here. How many times am I going to have to deal with this? She seems pretty upset. Maybe there's something I can do to help her out. Hold on one second. Let's fix that angle. That's better. Okay. Yes. I'm probably not the best person for this, but do you need someone to talk to, Alisa? It's better to let these things out than bottle them up. Reen. Thanks. Whoops, I knew I forgot to lock up. What? There we are. Son of a bitch. Wait. Did he just lock the door? Seems like it. Guess we're locked in. My luck is getting worse and worse today. At least it's not nighttime or anything. I'm sure someone will come by before too long. That's true, but... Huh. So it's just... Reen and me. Here in the dark. Behind a locked door. No, Alisa! Focus! Ah, this is all Sharon's fault. I wouldn't even be here if Ferris and I weren't arguing about her. Isn't that a bit of a stretch? You wouldn't say that if you knew her. She always does this. Imagine it was someone who knows nearly everything about you but never thinks about your feelings. And on top of it all, she's always taking Mother's side. Like she did when what? Oh, Sorry, shouldn't have tried to pry. Even so, you don't really dislike Sharon, do you? I mean, I guess I can't say dislike. It's kind of hard to dislike someone who's been a permanent fixture in your life since you were a kid. See what I mean? If she's going to be at the academy anyway, you might as well try to make the best of it. Besides, she's sort of like an older sister to you, right? Siblings aren't always easy to deal with. You're right about that. But it still wouldn't kill her to think about me a little more. Heh, not a moment goes by in which I don't think of you, Lady Alisa. Uh-huh. There, Sharon. Sharon, what are you doing here? Whenever you are in need, I shall be by your side. After all, isn't that what an older sister is for? She knows how to make an entrance, I'll give her that. I can't believe she heard all that. Oh my, I didn't interrupt anything personal between the two of you, did I? I would be more than happy to lock the door again and leave the two of you to whatever it was you were up to in here. Don't even joke about that! Alright, cool. Well, our bond's strengthened at least. Oh yeah, so what's hers? Alright, rank 3. Oh cool, she has auto tier as well. Alright, so what do we... I really can't let my guard down around you, can I, Sharon? Whatever, I'll let you off this time since you unlocked the door for us. I won't undo any luck for your sake, Lady Elisa. I want you to think of me as an elder sis. Stop, it's embarrassing. Now I got that out of my system. Thanks for listening, Reen. That's what I'm here for. Okay. And then what does Sharon have to say? I would do anything for your sake, Lady Elisa. We've been together for so many years. We're practically family. Alright, guys. Well, that was pretty interesting. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just fast travel to the engineering building. Alright, it seems like we'll do this one, and then we're going to split the part, and then we'll do the old schoolhouse. Alright, so talk to Angelica. Hey there, Reen. Thanks for stopping by. Might I ask where Alyssa and Laura are? Those two lovely flowers would be wonders in brightening up this dreary old building. Let's not make Reen's life any harder than it is already. Sorry, sure, probably shouldn't shout that loud. Think out loud. I still haven't talked to Angelica much, but she's definitely an interesting one. That aside, your request was for me to assist with testing on the Orbal bike, wasn't it? So, what will I be doing? Oh, please, I could hear you making those vroom vroom noises before you even stepped through the door. I was not. But wait, does that mean... Yeah, we want you to ride the Orbal bike. Oh, God. Me? I can't deny that that's what I wanted this to be, but I never expected it actually happen. I'll give you all the juicy details when we're actually ready to test. Before we start, however, we want to make sure you have the time. So how about you ready to ride? Hell yeah. Okay, let's ride. Good answer. Let me tell you a little bit about the bike. Everything you see here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. And because of that, the bike's been fine-tuned to meet her specific needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, the brakes, even the handlebars. I see. As you might expect, she and that bike are practically symbiotic. When she's on it, she's a sight to behold. But because we tuned it specifically to her, it's become a little too tough for anyone else to handle. Think of her as an unruly horse. There's no denying she's a fine bike, but she doesn't play nice with strangers. Right. I'm really hoping I make it through this alive. Don't scare him now, Angie. Crow's ridden it just fine. But I suppose he's been working on this bike since we started, too. Oh, sorry, guys. Hang on one second, guys. Choking on water. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I apologize. My health is acting up today. That or just choking on water is bad. Alright, anyway. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner. Which is great. You'll have a more objective opinion after riding. I guess it makes sense why you asked me then. Feeling a little nervous, are we? Let's head over to the highway. Oh, goddamn. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to... Oh, God. Okay. I'm okay. So, what are Toro and Crow doing here? Angie and George told us you'd be doing this, so I came along to show some support and take some time off work. My reason isn't quite as sweet as little Toe is here. Like I said before, this bike's at least partially my baby. Think of me as an overprotective father, making sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. Thanks. Crow, don't make him any more nervous. Don't worry, Reen, just ignore everything this guy said. I do, and it's worked great for me. We can rebuild the bike, so stay focused on keeping yourself safe. Right, thanks. Do you have much experience riding horses? Actually, yeah. Shouldn't have any trouble then. She's a whole different beast, but the basics of riding are the same. So have fun. Thanks, Angela, that helps. I won't let you down. Sorry, guys. Alright, okay then. That should be just about everything you need to know. I think I get it now. The three you want me to test are getting moving, shifting gears, and coming to a stop, correct? That's right, we want to see how you handle everything. Let me give you a few pointers. You might not really get them until you're on the bike proper, though. Hit me. Okay, first of all, you can't ride if you can't get moving, so let's talk about how to get started. Starting the engine's simple enough, but how smooth you ride off will depend on how well you can operate the bike's clutch. Once you shift into first gear, open the throttle, and then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Ow, what the hell? Sorry about that, I thought something bit me. Okay, release the clutch slowly and steadily when I start moving. Okay, I'll try not to forget. Next up is switching gears. Before switching gears, make sure to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly. Once you shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily, just like you did when started moving. I can do that. The last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which you probably want to know how to do. When you want to slow down, release the throttle and apply the brakes to both wheels, front and back. You're going to want to give each one different amounts of pressure, though. Apply the brakes strongly to the front wheel and lightly to the back wheel. That should bring you to a smooth stop. Strongly to the front, lightly to the back. That's a lot to remember, but I think I can do this. That's the way. It is all about learning through experience and getting used to riding on the fly anyway. So what do you say, ready to go? You bet. Alright guys, let's do this. Hopefully I can remember all that dialogue. Alright then, first up is starting the engine. Wow, this is pretty intense. Kind of reminds me of how I felt when I first rode a horse. Right, let's push those nerves to the side and get going. Okay, so I pull the clutch level, shift to first gear, and twist the throttle. Now that I've done that, all I need to do is let go of the clutch and I'll be moving. Angelica told me how to do this. What did you say again? Okay. So, I think it was release the clutch slowly and steadily, not this one. Let's go with this one. Okay. Now we're talking. This is great. Alright, we got that so far, so that's good. Haha, there he goes. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets back. He's gonna love it. Hopefully. It's kinda cool. Oh no, this is like a Final Fantasy VII moment where he's riding on the motorcycle, attacking evil police cars and Shinra. Wow, this feels amazing. I'm amazed at just how stable and smooth the ride is too, considering how heavy it is. Okay then, I think I'm used to the speed now. Let's try switching gears. Right, first I need to roll off the throttle, then I need to pull in the clutch, change gears, then release it. Angelica told me I had to handle the clutch a specific way during all this. What was it again? Okay, hold on. It was pull in quickly, and then release slowly, I think. Or was it pull in quickly, release quickly? No, I think it was pull in quickly, release slowly. I think that's it. Alright, I need to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly, then change gears. And after that, I need to release the clutch slowly but steadily. I think I got it, right? Alright, cool. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Oh my god, I hate when you have to guess for the answers. It's so stressful. Dun 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 dun. Mario Kart. Going this fast really does feel great. I get why Angelica loves this so much. Well, the fun's got to come to an event eventually. It's probably about time to stop. Obviously, I need to hit the brakes, but how much pressure do I put on them? Okay, I think it was strongly at the front, lightly at the back. Yeah, I think it's definitely this one. Wow, I think, were all three of them in the middle? Second answers? I'm pretty sure Angelica said strong on the front brakes and light on the rear brakes. I think we got it. Cool. I stopped almost exactly where I expected to, so I guess I did it right. This thing's incredible, though. It feels like I'm still riding along, even though I've come to a stop. But I guess I gotta snap out of it eventually. The others are waiting for me. I better head back now. That's kinda cool. even better we did this properly, even though the dialogue and stuff. Welcome back, Reen. Well, how was it? I'm amazed to say the least. The sheer speed, the engine's vibration, and the feeling of the wind as you ride along. I never experienced anything like it. No amount of horseman could have even prepared me for this. Just wow. Guess you got some potential. Look at this guy. He's trying to act all calm and composed, but his face is just screaming, "Let me go back out and ride." Plain as day. Seems like you handled it really well too, based on your report. I have to admit, I didn't expect those kinds of results out of you. It's a pretty unwieldy machine. It's even more impressive considering it was its first rival for it too. Nice to know that I could have a worthy rival waiting in the wings. Not everyone can get that much praise out of Angie. You should pat yourself on the back. It's a real honor. Now we need to hear some more detailed impression of each phase. Let's do that back in the engineering building. Good plan. Having so much fun with this. Maybe too much. But did we do it though? Did we accomplish everything? Okay. Thanks, Reen. The info you gave me should come in handy. Glad I could help. I think she'll be a much more stable ride from now on. I'll have to be sure to tell Alisa's mother about everything we learned today and if they end up mass-producing Orbal bikes. Alisa's mother is the chairman of the Rainford group, isn't she? I didn't know you were familiar with each other. The Ragnar and Rainford families share a good relationship, actually. Oh yeah, they're both big names in Rower, right? Yeah, Angie's dad is one of the group's biggest shareholders, too. Wow, they are pretty close. Well, now you know. Alisa's mother provided the engine and a number of other parts for the bike too. So that's how you got your hands onto everything. That's right, although whether or not Rainford will actually mass produce the bike is an entirely different matter. Their biggest goal is to turn a profit, so the only way it's happening is if we can show them that it would make money. Which is why we're currently trying to make it into something that the masses can handle. And today you were a big help in getting closer to that goal. I wonder if this would play a big part in the next game. That'd be interesting. Wow, I'd love to see that happen. Looks like you get it. I guess my first impression of you were right on the mark. Oh, I haven't probably thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for helping us today. Here's a little token of my thanks. Dragon Vein. Ooh, that sounds cool. Are you sure about this? It seems like a really valuable quartz. Of course, I'm sure you'll be able to put it to good use. Well then, Reen, thanks a lot for your help today. I'd like it if you could help us out next time. We need a hand too. I'll cancel my plans as soon as you ask. Alright, cool guys, so we've completed this objective. Anything else, Angelica? Now that I've seen you give it a shot, I want to go for a ride myself. I hope Jordan finishes those modifications soon. Alright, speaking of which, let's check out what that Dragon Vein is. Seems kind of cool. Dragon Vein. HP recovers on the field and enemies drop more Sepith. Ooh, and you learn Tira, if I'm reading that right. Hold on, let's go to a different character. No, here we weren't here. God damn it. Go to a character who doesn't have it. Alright. I'm not sure. Now I'm just curious who should I use in the building. Let's see who our links are. Alright, Alisa, Elliot, and Laura. So I guess we'll use those three. Makes sense. Ornament. So let's go ahead and equip some stuff for everyone. Oh, that's right. You need to open up more. We will definitely do that. And then Elliot as well, and for Laura. So we'll go ahead and talk to George then. Anything else? Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and save, and we'll split the part right here. That way we have more time to do the underground, and then if we have any extra, we'll do the other stuff for today. If not, we'll just call it a day after this old schoolhouse building shenanigans. Alright, so hang tight guys, we'll be right back.